Heal Addiction, God's Love. Chapter 1, The Depths of Addiction. In this chapter, we meet our protagonist, Sarah, who has been struggling with addiction for years. Despite her best efforts, she finds herself sinking deeper and deeper into the grips of her addiction. She feels hopeless and alone, with no way out. Chapter 2, The Road to Recovery. Sarah hits rock bottom and realizes she needs help. She turns to God and begins her journey of recovery. She joins a support group and begins working the 12-step program, with the help of a sponsor who guides her through the process. Chapter 3, Facing the Past. As Sarah continues on her path to recovery, she is forced to confront the traumas and painful experiences from her past that contributed to her addiction. With the help of her sponsor and her faith, she begins to heal from these wounds and make amends with those she hurt. Chapter 4, Learning to Surrender. One of the biggest challenges Sarah faces in her recovery is learning to surrender control. She struggles to let go of her need to control everything and learns to trust in God's plan for her life. She begins to understand that true freedom and healing can only come from surrendering to a higher power. Chapter 5, Forgiveness and Grace. Sarah begins to experience a profound sense of grace and forgiveness as she works through her recovery. She learns to forgive herself for past mistakes and to extend that same forgiveness to others. She realizes that only through God's love and mercy can she truly find peace. Chapter 6, Living in Sobriety. As Sarah continues to progress in her recovery, she learns how to live a life of sobriety. She develops healthy coping mechanisms and learns to lean on her faith and her support system when times get tough. She discovers a newfound sense of purpose and joy in her life. Chapter 7, Spreading the Message. In this final chapter, Sarah shares her story of recovery with others. She becomes a mentor to others who are struggling with addiction and offers them hope and encouragement. She realizes that her struggles were not in vain and that God has used her journey to help others find their way to recovery and to Him.